This is Homeless. Hi, my name is Lawrence. This is Homeless. 30 days, 30 videos in 30 days. The best way to do so is by doing it. Here I am, doing it. This is the first one. The reason I'm doing this YouTube channel is because for a long time I wanted to make something YouTube media related, but I've been living all over the world. Last place in Russia, so I did stuff like that, but I did it mostly in Russian. Here's my opportunity to do it in English. So I'm born in Toronto, but I'm new to Toronto. For the last 12 years I lived in Vancouver, Hong Kong, Sydney, Australia, Bali, St. Petersburg, Russia, Moscow in Russia. And after 12 years, I've moved home. And moving home is really humbling. So maybe quality won't be amazing, but I'm just trying to figure this out. I figure 30 videos in 30 days will at least get my hands dirty and have me learning skills about iMovie. I'm doing this all on my iPhone 6. These are the things that really excite me right now in my life. I'm going to share them with you, and somehow they're going to come up in the next 30 days. Yoga. Doing oxygenation breathing and plunging into cold water. I've been to Lake Ontario twice in the last week, and inside it. Sensory deprivation tanks, Float Toronto, Rest Nest, the Healing Art Center. There's their H2O. They're all over the city. They're all over the country. They're all over the world. I even floated in Moscow. The Toronto Blue Jays.
Bases loaded. 9th inning. Yeah!
The dispensary culture, the family. I came home from traveling the world because my family lives here. My dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, my niece. I have a brother-in-law who's pretty damn cool and a sports fan, not a Jays fan, so. So teaching and presenting is definitely one of my passions. So this is day one. This thing is called Homeless. Homeless because home is Toronto, and at the same time homeless. I'm figuring out how to be at home in my hometown again after over a decade. It's a homeless process that I'm doing whatever I can for the next 30 days to get to know the city all over again. New moon. Today's a new moon. Do I believe in astrology? I'm not really sure, but somehow it's been a measuring point for a long time. So today's a new moon, and in 31 days, the day right after the 30 days will be another new moon. So another opportunity to create an intention. A very important part of any time you make a commitment is the commitment to achievement. And the commitment to achievement comes with asking questions and answering those questions. Setting goals is an integral part of keeping focus and motivation throughout the time that you're doing what you're doing. So 30 days, whatever it is that you're doing, I'm doing this, and it's really important that to do it, it's very clear, and the focus is based on creating goals. Learn is to teach, and to teach is to learn. To give is to receive, and to receive is to give. So how am I starting this? I'm going to share that with you. I'm starting this like I start every process or every commitment that at least I'm successful with an intention. And that intention has a process, so it has steps. And part of those steps are journaling. So sitting down and writing something down. That when we write something down, it has a way of creating neural connections in a different way than if we just say we're going to do it. So here are the questions that you have to answer. First question is this: why do I want to do this? So why do I want to do this? Why do I want to learn this method? Why do I want to be able to be vulnerable in front of you guys and at the same time make videos and get good at making videos? Well, why I want to be vulnerable in front of you guys, why I want to go through this for 30 days is I'm scared to come and expose myself to the Toronto world. I'm so used to doing it internationally, but Toronto, it's home. It's a little bit more tender for me. People that I haven't seen in 20 years live all around me. I run into them every day. It's intimidating. I want to be able to share videos. So ultimately, I want to be able to continue my teaching beyond just the classroom, especially because I'm here in a new city, creating a new following, completely new, starting from scratch. I want to be able to reach people not just in the yoga classrooms where I'm subjected to somebody else's scheduling, ultimately. And I really want to share and spread my experiences and my insights, and at the same time I want to learn. I know that I'm going to do a lot of growth and learning, and I feel like I don't need to do it together, that doing it in this method, in this way, will have a community that will join me on this. We'll see. Question two. What are my personal obstacles? What are your personal obstacles? My personal obstacles are technological. Confusion and fear of exposing myself and being honest and vulnerable in front of people. So a really important part of setting goals is also setting a baseline. And a baseline pretty much just means, where am I now at my starting point? So for example, if you're learning to hold your breath, before you start training, hold your breath. If you're learning how to do how many push-ups can I do, before starting the training, before starting the commitment, just see where or how the video looks like, or how many push-ups you can do. I'm going into my own like making video aspect. So where's your baseline? And I'll share some videos with you that I've made previously that were enough to excite me to do this 30 and 30, but at the same time, I know I can do better. Question 4, and this is a little bit more meditative, but the question is as follows. And I remember Crystal, a student of mine in Hong Kong, telling me that her dad had her do this for every time she set a goal. So the first of these two questions, so 4th and 5th, are, who will I be if I complete the commitment? And this takes a moment of closing your eyes, feeling, breathing, and imagining, using your visualization, your imagination skills to imagine, who will I be in 30 days if I complete 30 days of what I do? So for me, it's 30 days of making videos. Who will I be? And some of the things that I wrote is I will develop a thick skin. I'm sure that people have opinions about what I made, and I'll have to be able to deal with that. I will mature through that as a human being. I will share all kinds of things with people. I will meet new people. I will meet new collaborators. I will be able to provide my own content without depending on anybody. So on and so forth. You can also look into emotional. I'm already proud thinking of finishing it 30 videos in 30 days, having 30 videos of content on my YouTube channel. So on and so forth. Pause. Think about the food you will eat, the clothes you will wear, the weather that will be, the trips you will take if you do whatever you say you're going to do in 30 days. Question 5. This is a big one, and the last one. And it is, who will I be if I don't? Who will I be if I don't complete the commitment? So I start and I bail. Right? It doesn't happen. And what did I write? Let's check it out. Who will be if I don't? I will gain weight. Probably. I gain weight whenever I'm outside of routine. I'll be worried about money. I will not grow. I won't make friends. I will be so frustrated for I haven't made any progress answering and sharing my thoughts. I will be guilty for the phone that is being misused or isn't being fully used. I will not be doing what I love. I will not be following my passion. So here it is. Thank you very much for watching, listening. It's being shot now, but who knows when you're going to get a chance to look at it. So maybe this is going to inspire you to start something new. Maybe this is going to inspire you to stick with something that you started. And maybe it's just a way for you and I to meet. Thanks. Peace. This is Homeless. I'm Lawrence.